This is the Klong Sam Sen Canal, you know, and I know the history of it, but this is not a canal video, this is an election video. And in case you're wondering why I'm doing a video on this weekend's election, then there's two reasons. One, I'm voting in it, and two, a lot of expats and foreigners living in Thailand do have an interest in what's going on at the polls this weekend. There's also many expats and foreigners who will just be moaning that they can't buy booze, but you can't have it all your own way. So if you want to know who, what, why, when, all that kind of thing, stick with me for the next 10 minutes. Anyway, let's chat, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Thailand has one of the highest household debt levels in Southeast Asia. Household debt made up of mortgages, cars, high-value items. Informal debt is also very high. But household incomes have remained moderate since 2014. This country's household debt to GDP ratio is around 88%. And all this is having a serious effect on the country's long-term growth prospects. Inflation is creeping up and the economy is slowing down. But that could all change this weekend when the country heads for the polls. Let's have a look at the main parties fighting it out for the leadership. Let's start with Prayut Chan-o-cha, the current Prime Minister. He now runs the newly formed UTN, the United Thai Nation Party. Prayut was formerly with the Palang Pracharat Party, the PPRP. They had backed him in the 2019 election, but the PPRP is now led by the Deputy Prime Minister, Prawit Wongsuwan. Opposing them is the Bhumjaithai Party, led by Pattana Shinawatra, the daughter of former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, who led the country between 2001 and 2006. Another party whose popularity is rising is the Move Forward Party, led by businessman Peter Lim Jaranrat. There's also the Pattana Party, led by London-born former Finance Minister of Thailand, Gorn Charti Gawanit. Also looking to make a difference is the Bhumjaithai Party, led by Health Minister Anatin Charnvirakul, and the Democrat Party, fronted by former Deputy Prime Minister Jurin Laksanawisit. So let's have a look at what these parties are offering should they get into power. Now, the UTN promises to improve people's quality of life by increasing the monthly payments for state welfare card holders and the elderly to 1,000 baht. They're also going to allow people to receive free medical treatment at any age. They're also going to build recreation centres and hand tax breaks to businesses that hire people beyond retirement age. The party has also vowed to continue the shopping and travel subsidy schemes. On agriculture, the UTN said it will set up a fund to maintain the price of agricultural products, offer rice farmers a subsidy of 2,000 baht per rai, and tackle encroachments on state land. The party also vows to upgrade infrastructure in Thailand's economic corridors to meet international standards and thereby boost economic potential. The Palang Pracharat Party, now the PPRP, is pledging to boost entitlements to state welfare card holders to 700 baht per month and give land to people below the poverty line. The party's key election pledge is to turn bribes into taxes by passing laws that reduce bribery and increase tax revenue at the same time. The PPRP has also vowed to be the party of reconciliation, building cooperation with all parties to overcome 2 decades of political conflict and bring peace and stability. The Bhumjaithai Party have the most MP seats in the House at 117. Now they have something called the Think Big campaign. They want to create over 20 million jobs with an income of 200,000 baht a year. They also want to turn Thailand into a regional transport hub and the host of Southeast Asian festivals and events. They also pledged to overhaul the army to create a professional fighting force, reform the bureaucracy and more than double farmers' income by 2027. Measures to prevent future coups are also on the list. They're also going to upgrade universal health care so that all Thais can access free treatment using just their ID cards. Another Pheu Thai priority is the digitisation of government services to ensure transparency and efficient delivery to the public, and the drafting of a People's Charter. So the Move Forward Party, they currently hold 50 MP seats in the House. They have promised to combat social inequality that lies at the heart of Thailand's problems, they say. Now I'll quote them here. They say most people in Thailand still do not have access to clean water 24/7. All Thais, regardless of where they were born, should have equal access to public services like water, hospitals, schools and roads. They also say they will push to restore full democracy, which has been undermined by the rich and influential. The Chart's Pattana Party, they are promising something called a spectrum economy that stimulates growth and benefits all people's income. It vows to generate 5 trillion baht in national income yearly, attract more tourists, build motorways across Thailand, and hand 50,000 baht payments to the elderly and disabled to renovate their houses and boost the value of agriculture. Policies also include restructuring the tax system and energy sector to reduce people's expenses. People earning less than 40,000 baht a month should not be taxed, they say. Fuel and electricity should also be made cheaper. The party are also pledging to invest 1 billion baht per province to promote spiritual tourism. They say that spiritual destinations are popular among Thais and foreign tourists, with the potential to generate up to 5 trillion baht in revenue. The Bhumjaithai Party is promising free radiation therapy for cancer patients and free dialysis for patients with chronic kidney disease. They're also promising a 3-year suspension of debt repayments and a trade boost for agricultural products. It plans to ease people's expenses by giving every household solar panels so their power bills rise no higher than 450 baht a month. It would also make electric motorcycles available to buy for 6,000 baht on monthly instalments of 100 baht. The Democrat Party are the Palang Pracharat Party's coalition partner. They've unveiled a campaign called Creating Jobs, Generating Revenue, Developing the Country under the leadership of Commerce Minister Jurin Laksanawisit. The party's core pledges are to pay a lump sum of 30,000 baht to every farming household, 100,000 baht per year to fishery workers and free milk for school kids. Other Democrat policies include waiving online sales tax for community enterprises and shops and reducing the fee that food delivery apps charge restaurants. The party would also scrap the blanket legislation of marijuana, making it only available on prescription to ease the worries of parents. So there's a roundup of what's going on in the election this weekend. The people, the parties, the policies, who's promising what should they get into power. And I hope it's made you a little bit more interested. You might even follow it on live TV this weekend.